What's up guys, welcome to part 1 of 3 cheap skins for every gun in CS2.
Today we're checking out some of the best budget skins for pistols. Whether you're looking for a style on a budget or just want a fresh loadout, I got you covered. So let's dive right in. So starting off with pistols, we have the Glock 18.
So first up we have the Glock 18 Weasel. So this is a pretty basic skin, has a pretty niche design. It's pretty cheap, you can get the factory new version of it for under $1, and you can do some decent sticker crafts on it, which can one-up your skin even more. So next up we have the Warhawk. The Warhawk is a military style Glock skin, and you can buy it for, I don't know, maybe 20-25 cents, and it's just a pretty niche skin for almost nothing, and it just looks pretty nice for its price. So next up we have the Ironwork. The Ironwork is an industrial kind of skin. It's pretty budget friendly. You can buy it in minimal wear for a pretty decent price, and it's just a pretty average skin. And I don't know if it's just me, but this skin looks a lot like the Dragon Tattoo Glock 18.
Now for the USP.
So next up we have the Torque. The Torque has a clean black and white design, and you can buy it in field tested for under 80 cents, and it's just a pretty generic, pretty clean skin. So the Cyrex is a futuristic kind of red skin. It's pretty affordable, you can buy it for under €1 field tested, and it's just perfect for budget setups, and it's just a pretty nice skin for its price. Next up we have the Ticket to Hell. It has a few nice designs on its silencer. I especially like the dead silence on the silencer. It can be bought for under 50 cents in minimal wear, which is pretty nice, and you can buy the Star Trek version in field tested for almost €1.
Next up we have the P2000.
Now first up we have the P2000 handgun. It has a bluish kind of vibe to it, and you can buy it in minimal wear for 99 cents. Next we have the Ocean Foam. The Ocean Foam is a clean, sharp P2000 skin, and it's just great value for what you get. Next up we have the P2000 Ivory. The Ivory is a pretty nice skin. It's a little bland in my opinion, but it's pretty nice. You can buy it in factory new for 60 to 70 cents. It's just a generic skin. It's pretty niche, it's pretty nice if you're on a budget.
Now the bigger brother of the P2000, the P250.
So first up we have the X-Ray. The X-Ray is a great skin, especially now that it's 56 cents for factory new, which is just unbelievable. Now next up we have the Valence. The Valence is a bluish kind of P250 skin, and you can get it in factory new for under 50 cents. This skin is just a generic blue style skin that you can use in your loadout. So next up we have the Supernova. The Supernova is a pretty interesting skin. It has a red slash blue kind of style to it, and it can be bought for under €1 in minimal wear, which is again pretty nice for its value.
Then we have the Dual Brothers.
First up we have the Cobalt Quartz. Now this is just a great skin in my opinion. You can buy it in factory new for 30 cents, which is just a great value for a skin that might be a great addition to your blue loadout. So next up we have the Elite 1.6. This is a CS 1.6 reference, but it's just a nice clean looking skin, and I cannot stress enough that this is 40 cents for a skin in factory new, and if you want to get a Star Trek version of it, you can get a minimal wear one for under €1. Now next up we have the Dueling Dragons. The Dueling Dragons are a nice clean skin which have some nice engravings on the barrels, and you can get it for about 80 cents field tested.
Now onto the 5.7.
Now first up we have the Urban Hazard. This is a red and black skin, but it's always cheap. You can get it in minimal wear for almost nothing. Now next up we have the Scroll. The Scroll is a nice niche looking skin. It has a nice few details on it, and you can get it in factory new for 40 cents. So next up we have the Capillary or Capillary. I really don't know how to pronounce this. You can get it in factory new for 50 cents, and it's just a great red and blue kind of skin.
Next up we have the CZ75 Auto.
First up we have the Distressed, and it costs almost €1 in factory new Star Trek. Now next up we have the Imprint. The Imprint is a white CZ skin, and it's just nice. It can fit into your white loadout, and it can be bought for 60 cents factory new. Pretty nice. So next up we have the Polymer. The Polymer is a meh skin. I mean, there's not a lot of CZ CZ skins, but this is a pretty nice green and blue looking CZ skin.
Now onto the Tech 9.
So next up we have the Terrace. The Terrace is a pretty bold, pretty red looking skin. So next up we have the Bamboozle. The Bamboozle is a pretty nice green skin, and you can get it in field tested for around €1, which is pretty nice. Next up we have the Fubar. The Fubar is a pretty nice military looking skin. I especially like the changing color on the barrel, and it's just a military like skin.
So that's pretty much it for part 1 of 3 cheap skins for every gun in CS2. I hope this video was helpful, so let me know in the comments below which skin you're going to be using. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see more content, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!